Michael Butcher was just an ordinary young man from the United States. He had never traveled abroad, never studied foreign languages beyond a few scattered words he picked up from school or movies. His world was small, simple, and entirely English-speaking. Until the day everything changed. One sunny afternoon, while riding his motorcycle through the winding roads of his hometown, Michael was involved in a severe accident. The crash left him unconscious and critically injured. He slipped into a coma that lasted for 12 long days. His body was still. His brain, however, was fighting a battle no one could see. Then on the 13th day, something unexpected happened. Michael woke up, but something was off. When he opened his eyes and tried to speak, the words that came out weren't in English. They were in flawless, fluent French. Not just a few phrases, but full sentences with perfect grammar and a native-like accent, as if he had spoken French his entire life. The doctors and his family stared at him in disbelief. At first, they thought it might be a side effect of the trauma, a temporary confusion, or some strange trick of the brain. But Michael continued to speak, think, and respond only in French. Even more bizarre, he didn't seem to understand English anymore. It was as if someone had switched the language settings in his brain. Specialists were called in. Neurologists, linguists, psychologists all tried to explain what had happened. The condition was eventually labeled a case of foreign language syndrome, one of the rarest phenomena in neurology. There are only a few dozen documented cases like this in the world, where a person wakes up speaking a language they were never fluent in, sometimes a language they never even learned. But in Michael's case, things were even more mysterious. He had no French ancestry, no history of language study, no hidden past in France. Nothing. So how did his brain produce this perfect fluency? No one could say. Was it a hidden memory? A dormant ability? A glitch in the brain's language center? Or something stranger, like echoes from another life? Michael Butcher woke up from a coma, not just to life, but to a new identity. A man who had never spoken French before, now couldn't stop speaking it. And no one, not even Michael himself, knew why.